Hi everyone, I want to welcome you to my channel. I am finally finishing this little envelope journal that I created a couple of weeks ago. I made a video. It was actually on Valentine's Day, and now we're on the last day of February. And I want to use this for my monthly reflection journal for March, so I want to get this done today. So I did do some work since I made the original video. The original video wasn't even me putting the envelopes together. It was me making decisions and adding some of these covers. So anyways, it is 10 black envelopes, you know, just stuck together. And then I had a collection of cardstock papers from 3 different paper packs that I share in the previous video. And since that video, I did add just some plain black ribbon on the spine. I added this little book plate with a tiny snippet of sheer black ribbon it has this little rhinestone on it. And I think that's all I want on the cover. I think I just love the image, so I don't want to do too much to distract from that. And so I have, I guess I can use this one. What I've done so far is I have decided, you know, where my pockets are going to be. So I have a top loading pocket here, a side pocket here. I guess I'll just use that for each of them. And then this one, I just glued the paper completely down because it's just a plain kind of color. But I did add a nice deep pocket here. And I started creating some tags. This is actually my reading journal tag. This is not going with this. I do have one that is going with this. So another top loading pocket here. Some of these are a little more narrow, so I'm going to have to make some thinner tags. That's why I was using this one. Now this one, because the paper is kind of, you know, a little bit more plain, I am going to put something here for like a tuck spot. I had this little piece as like a corner tuck. I'm just not sure yet, so I haven't glued that on. And then this is a side tuck. Top pocket. I guess these are pockets, not tucks. And then I did add a little corner tuck right there. This one is just a plain one, so I just glued it straight on. I have this cute little belly band here. Side pocket, top pocket, side pocket. And some of these I might, so backing up just a little bit, I decided for this year, I have my reading journal, which I also did a video of. And then I have a commonplace notebook where I, you know, include any kind of research, things I'm learning. So what I decided this year I want to try is each month I'm going to create a new little mini junk journal. Because I found that I was making these junk journals and then I never used them. So I thought I'll try this system out. So this was my January junk journal, and it was centered around the 12 nights of Yule, but then I had a lot of extra space, so I used it to reflect on do my daily reflections. I have a February junk journal that I'm almost done with, and so this is going to be, like I said, my March. So I think I'm going to, because there's not really journaling space on the pages, I'm going to obviously, you know, use my tucks for my daily reflections. And with 10 envelopes, it's going to be roughly 18 to 19 pages. That's not going to be enough for the whole month of March. So I will add some little inserts in between where I can journal on. Obviously the journaling cards will be where I do my daily reflections, but then I'm thinking I'm going to do some collaging on some of these pages, because the thing I love about my reading journal is it literally marries the 3 things I love the most. Paper crafting, writing, and reading. So for my reading journal, I keep track of all the books that I'm reading, and I get to paper craft. Like I said, I write my thoughts and reflections on the book, and it's based on the books that I'm reading. So I just literally am in love with my reading journal. This is my second year doing one. So anyways, the last couple of pages, this was just glued down, and I created a little side tuck here, top pocket. And I also might do this. I use this piece of cardstock to just reinforce the spine here between these two envelopes. So I might go through and add that on each. So see how it's just kind of exposed here. Maybe do washi tape, lace or ribbon. Little tuck spot, and then our pocket. I do have a tag in here that I just need to finish. And then the last page. So I thought what I would do in this video, I wanted to just do a quick little flip through of what I've been doing, but I thought I would finish creating tags for each of my, and cards for each of my tuck spots. So I did, oh, it's this one here. This one was created for this first one. And it barely fits, so I might make one that's a little bit more narrow. I like things to slide in pretty easily, and that does not. So I'm thinking this might go here. And then I'll have all these little fun things sticking up here and sticking out the side. All right, so I have a bunch of my little paper scraps that I'm going to use these two kind of as a guide. So I need a tag to go here. I guess I could just, I don't know, we'll make, yeah, I'll make one that's going to go here. And actually I had this really pretty fun piece that I was going to make a flip with this so that it'll go here. Okay, so I already have a tag for both of these. Oh, this one I can finish. I just put an eyelet in there. Just staple some of them. Wait, what are my eyelets? I reorganized all of my supplies, and now I don't really remember where everything is. Yeah, the eyelets are not in here. Where did I put them? Okay, well, I will do that later. But I do have my little tin of lace and material snippets that I can use. That one will definitely be used. Might use some little flower pieces. Yeah, I really need to start using all my little snippets. I have so many like cloth, lace, ribbon, material snippets, and I don't know, I just keep snipping more. Oh, I know, I wanted to use this on one of my side things. So I'm going to create one. Okay, so let me create the card. Well, I don't know if it's, you all can hear it, but there's a lot of sirens outside right now. And I hope everyone is doing well. I think the last time I made a video, we were having really wild stormy weather, and now we are in the middle of a literal heat wave. Like today is a much milder day, but yesterday and the day before that were super hot for where we live. I live on the central coast of California, and so hot for us is the 70s and cold for us is the 50s. But it was in the 80s yesterday. Well, I thought I was gonna like that more than I actually do. So, okay. Let me see, what else do I have in here? Oh, it's the same ribbon, it's just, oh, maybe I'll like it more if it fits all the way across. Oh, wait, this piece down here. Okay, let me try that. And, oh man, I thought it was, oh, it is just barely. All right, just don't know if I want to keep this piece. I'm gonna keep it. Actually, let me do just a little bit. Even though this cardstock is dark gray, I can see a little bit of the white from where I cut the paper, and I just want to dull that a little bit. So well, I mean, I'm not really past the really busy time of my quarter. I am an educator, but I kind of am, so I'm starting to feel like I have a little space for myself. I can breathe. I am going to have my spring break soon, which I'm super, super excited for. And I only have a few minutes. I know, I feel like I always say this in my videos, but as a single working mom, that's just life. And so my son is coaching a baseball tournament this weekend. And normally I will stay. Oh, maybe but they have multiple teams playing, like multiple age. It's a club team, and they are up in what we call North County, and he's literally there 8, 9, 10, 11 hours, and he's loving it. Just packed him a nice lunch with some snacks and lots of water, and of course the parents of the kids that he coaches, they take very good care of him. But I'm gonna go, I have to go back up soon. It's quite a drive from where we are. And so I gotta go get him soon. But I thought I have a few minutes and I want to just sit down and do a little bit of junk journaling because I haven't done it recently. And I do want to get this ready for March since tomorrow is March 1st. Yeah, that's pretty cute. All right, even though the tag itself isn't like, oh no, I didn't let it fully dry yet, but I wanted to see. There we go. I just wanted to see which side tuck I wanted in. I could even put it here. No, because I want the lace sticking up, but I think I like it here. All right, so there's one. Oh yeah, this one is just going to go here, but I think that I want to cut it down a little bit. And I do have a box. Oh yeah, right here with some. So I was kind of going for a little bit of like a dark academia look for this March journal. March is my birthday month, as I mentioned, and I am in academia. So I thought that would be a fun theme to have. And I want to put something, obviously, I'm not going to do it in this video, but I think that'll be part of my daily reflections. So like when I get to the day that has this tag to reflect on the back of it, maybe that'll be the day that I collage on it. So I can blend my writing, and I think this is the perfect size for the top tags. Yeah, this one is a little bit wide. See, it's even wide for that. All right. I'm just trying to figure out where I want this one to go. Oh yeah, maybe in this, because it kind of matches that. Yeah. All right. So I already have, what about this one? All right. I like that one, so that's good. Oh yeah, I was going to, so I have this little box that my reading journal came in, and I just have some of these kind of dark academia, like these are cut out of a cardstock paper. So I'm gonna use some of these as embellishments as I go through my journal and actually write and reflect. Oh yeah, I forgot I have some of this paper back here too. Oh, I forgot I had this. This is a sticker from the picture of Dorian Gray. I've never read this book, and I really want to. That's on my to-read list. Okay, so anyways, I am going to keep that handy as I go through this journal when I start doing my reflections. All right, let me go back to what I was doing. So actually, I think what I want to do, let me just count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that one already has a tag in it. So 4 top tucks. So I'm just going to make the tags that are going to go in the top. And which one did I say I like? This size. I'm just going to pick some of my scraps. That'll be a good size. That one, and maybe that one. Okay. So that's basically 3, and I want it a little longer, so I think I'll do 5.5. I'm gonna try and do all 4. Because I put a new blade. Oh yeah, I put a new blade. And then, wait, I'm gonna see. Okay, yeah, this way. And then I said 5.5. Oh my gosh, I did not have an extra blade for this for the longest time, and I almost threw the paper cutter away because it was just awful. And once I got a replacement blade, it's like butter. It feels so good. Okay, and then I do want to, it's a little bit bigger, round the corners. I like to start with this narrowest little corner rounder, and then if I want to make them more rounded, I will go to one of the larger ones, but for now, so my son is 16, and he and I have been working on him getting his license. Pretty much his whole life, I have dreaded this day, just because, you know, he's my only child, and I have loved being his mama, and I am in no hurry for him to grow up and leave. However, and so him driving was one of the things I was dreading the most for a lot of reasons. The independence, you know, another milestone with him growing up, but just the fear of him being out on the road. It's a really weird thing, because when I'm driving, it's so second nature to me, and I don't really think about, I don't know, I just don't really think about it. I mean, I do obviously, but helping him learn to drive has been, I think we've done really good. We haven't had like some meltdowns or you know, I've been very calm, and he really is a very good driver, but it's still scary to give your child that kind of freedom and independence and potential danger. But anyways, I think I'm at the point finally where I am so tired of driving him everywhere. Like, I need him to get his license. It's like, I think it's nature's way of helping this natural progression of kids, you know, parents being okay with kids becoming more independent and leaving. I mean, obviously he can live with me as long as he wants or needs to, but like, he needs to drive. I am so tired. Yeah. So it's just a funny thing being a parent and raising a child. You basically are raising a child to leave you. And I'm okay with that, because you have to be, but yeah, it's a very not natural kind of feeling. But yeah, I am ready for him to, oh, that's the other one. I am definitely ready for him to get that license, but he doesn't even have his permit yet, which, I mean, well, he does. He has a pink slip, but he has to wait 6 months before he can even take the driver's test. And yeah, it's crazy. And then, like, he's like, he just wants to drive everywhere now. Every time we have to go somewhere, he wants to drive. I'm like, yeah, for the most part, I'm okay with it. But like with the tournament that he's at, it's like a 50-minute drive from where we are on the freeway up this really steep grade. And I was all, no, you are not ready to drive that far yet. I guess I'm not ready to be in the car with him driving that far yet. So, all right, so I've got these 4. Let's see. Where are these going to go? And it's kind of cool to have the tags matching the page, so maybe I'll put this one here. Oh, that is such a perfect fit. And I have to think about, like, you know, this is going to be the first thing that's sticking out, so I want it to be something really pretty that complements the cover. Oh, I like that. Do I want it to just... I do kind of like this one. All right, I think I like this one. For this one, I'm going to use my Fabrifix. Oh, that's kind of coming up right there. I need to reinforce that. I'll wait for that to dry. I think there was, okay. All right, so we've got this one for the first top pocket. Maybe no, I like that one. I want, this one I'm going to staple. Snip that off, I'm not sure. And we have this one. Wait. Oh, I think I had used, I decided this one goes here. Oh, so I'm gonna have an extra top one. Now I'm not sure that I like this as the first one, but it's all right. This is just my journal. I mean, not just, but I kind of want this to be in the front. It doesn't matter. For now, I'll put them in the order that I would prefer them to be in. My goodness, my crows are outside. Oh yeah, there it is. All right, so that's the last top tuck. Oh no, now I have that one. Wait, I forgot I have this one, so I am just confusing myself. There we go, I did have enough. Oh. Where's my ruler? Oh, there. Okay. So I've got, and I'll go through and add my toppers later because, like I said, I do need to go soon to pick up my son. Now let me just see how many side. And I think that I'm going to make them a little smaller. Well, this one's a little too small for me, but this one is maybe a little bit too big. So I want to do them in the middle. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, just 4. So I already have 2. That's going to be an insert. This isn't my favorite paper in the ones I have. Neither is this blue. I'm not sure why. So I don't know that I'm going to use either of those. And these all I will be using for collaging and maybe making some little tiny tucks and stuff. So I think I will use these. I want them to be wait, inches. Here we go. So a little bit smaller than 4. So maybe 3.5. Oh, but that's 3.5, so yeah, I think 3.5, and then I'll just make them. I think what I don't like about this one is the height. Do 3.5 by 5. Whoa, wait, why are you going down there? What is this one already 3.5 by 5? Let me see. No. I don't know. I mean, I know he's fine. He's 16. He's around adults that know him and I trust. But I'm starting to feel a little anxious about getting to my son. I think because it's going to take me close to an hour to get there. Wait, let me make sure I like this size before I commit the other ones to it. Oh yeah, perfect. Okay. Let's see. I think I want. I'm gonna do 5 first. Okay. something I've been wanting to do and just have not had the time or the energy is I really want to figure out a bigger craft space for this because I just have, I've said before, have this tiny little vintage sewing desk. I'm gonna do it this way, and it's just not very much space. But my dining room table is our puzzle table. And I do have a larger computer desk, and it's the kind that adjusts so it can be a standing desk. But I just have to clean that off and have like a system where I can take everything off easily and put everything back on easily. I think that should be a priority of mine. All right, there we go. I think these ones I'm going to leave the corners as is and not round them. And again, with the tags, I think I'm not going to decorate them. I think it's going to be a daily kind of collaging that I do with my reflections. And I don't need a lot of writing space because I'm just writing, you know, just a little bit about each day. I'm just trying to get into a daily writing habit, a daily writing practice again. And so I thought this would be a great way for me to do that. Just write a tiny bit. I can, you know, some days I summarize what my day was like. Some days I write about a specific event, like a little vignette kind of thing. Some days, yeah, I just write about whatever strikes me on that day. Usually I write in the evening, like right before bed, but one day I woke up from a dream, and so that day's writing, I think I'm going to trim this a little bit. That day's writing was to document a dream that I had. It was a very, very vivid dream. It wasn't a bad one. It was just very vivid. Wait, what happened here? So I've got that one. Oh, it goes, there's one here. I don't, oh my gosh, yeah, that barely fits and I don't like that. So I'm going to trim that down, but I'm not sure I like this one. Where are the others? No, I don't like that either. Oh, I think I like that better. Okay, that's where they're going to go. Okay, so I've got top and side, this and top. Oh, here, this one goes here. Side, top, and then I need something for here. I need something for there, side, top, side. I need to trim that. Oh, wait. Oh, no. This one was here. Ah, that's what happened. Nope. This one goes here. I want the lace here. There we go. And I can do that. I wonder if this... There we go. And then, okay, now let me see. So we have a top tag, the side card, this here, the top tag, side card, top tag, and insert a little journaling card there. I need to create something for the belly band, little side card, top tag, side card. Oh, where did the piece that's going to go in there? Oh, that's what that one was. Can that fit? I need to cut this down. This is just way too big for anything. Maybe I'll put that in there. I have a top tag. I'll need something here, the top tag, and then that's it. It's coming together. I think after I pick my son up, I will finish it tonight so that it's ready to start journaling in tomorrow. And I can always build the pages as I go, obviously. Oh, maybe this one can have this ribbon. I still don't really, I don't know. I don't really like that one. I use this ribbon a lot. I have two rolls of it. This one, and it comes in green. Obviously not the green, but I use these a lot for journaling tags, like journaling tag toppers. I just don't want to cover that. I also have this. Oh, this one might work well. Yeah, let me see. Oh, I think I'm hungry. I just realized I didn't have lunch. I need the smaller scissors. I do not like this down here. Yeah. There, and then we don't block that. Oops, there we go. Lots of fun little frillies up top, and then as I add my little pull tabs on the sides of these, one thing I really like to do on the side of these little paper flowers. They fit perfectly if you get them just right. Not that one, that one's too big. But these, actually I'd kind of like that one, but let me see here. All right, so I like this color on the card, but I don't like this color with that. So let me see. Let's find the other side cards. Shoot, I don't know if I have another one. Oh yeah, right here. It's not very, it doesn't contrast very much, but I do like it with this. So I think I'm going to use this one. And so basically what I do is I have the card in the exact spot, and like this to be in a place where this can go up. I'll show you when I do this. Let me just... so that a tiny bit sticks out this way. Oh, shoot, come on. Oh my gosh. There we go. There. Then I just need to hold it. Okay. And then I think that's going to be it for this video. I don't even know what time it is now. Once this is glued, it's pretty secure. To make sure this stays up, so that when it gets put back in, it goes over there. Can't really see it when the book is closed, but it's very cute. So I like to use that. And I'm afraid it's not completely dry yet, so I'm afraid to pull it. There we go. All right, so that's my March reflection journal. Almost completed. Well, it won't be completed until the end of March after I've reflected every day, but yeah, as far as it being ready for me to start using tomorrow, I think it's pretty good. All right, well, I thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.